guys? MMA Game here, bringing you another video. This video is going to be talking about real life MMA. We are going to be talking about UFC 202, and what you're seeing on screen is actually a painting I did of Nate Diaz. It is acrylic on canvas. If you guys are interested in the original painting, hit me up on Twitter. Also, if you guys want prints, I will put links to where you can buy prints of the painting channel down in the description as well.
I've got the MMA Game community saying I can't box.
But getting right into this fight, I just want to do my thoughts on the whole fight, on the whole saga between Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor, and then give my prediction on what I think will actually happen. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge fan of both McGregor and Diaz. They're actually two of my favorite, guys to watch. I've been a huge fan of the Diaz brothers, so I'm probably a bigger fan of Nate Diaz, honestly. I think he, at that weight, is a favorite. I still think Nate's going to be a big favorite in this fight. I don't believe that Conor should be a favorite, although I haven't checked the actual betting odds. You guys can let me know that in the comments what those are. But I do think Nate's a pretty big favorite. I mean, if you look at the last fight, you can say what you want. Both guys kind of weren't in the best shape. I don't think they I don't know what it was, but they both weren't at their best in the last fight, I believe. But Nate has been looking so good in his past couple fights when he comes in with a training camp. I mean, his boxing and his MMA technique has really gotten to a level where I really believe that he is one of the best lightweight fighters in the UFC. And when fighting McGregor, it's not like it's a true welterweight. So I think that if it goes to the ground, Nate is going to have an easy time. I just believe that. I just think his jiu-jitsu's on another level. You never know what it's going to be, but with 5 rounds, I can see both of these guys coming out here and treating this like a boxing match. And if that's the case, even then, I still actually lean a little bit towards Nate, just with his reach, his distance, and his timing, his durability, his cardio. You know what? We've never seen, I don't believe we've seen Conor in the 4th round, the 5th round, late in a fight. One of the things Nate has to worry about, and Conor's been saying it in a couple things I see, that he said he's going to try to cut him up. Now, with his face, with the scar tissue and stuff that the Diaz brothers both have, they get cut very, very easily and they bleed very easily. So a lot of times, their fights in the past have actually led to doctor stoppages with cuts. Nate's got to be careful with like elbows, kicks, knees, stuff like that that's going to cut him real easy. In the last fight, he just takes punches that most people can take. It's just that it starts bleeding. So it's not that he's like really hurt. It's just that he just cut and he just starts to bleed really easy. Other than that, he's just got to be patient. If Nate just stays patient, which he is very good at doing, and then starting to just little pop shots. Conor's coming in here trying to play this game where he's going to try to take him longer, and that is what he should do. But he's been saying he's going to walk forward and stuff like that. He's going to continue to walk forward. I mean, he will move forward. Conor is not going to back up and play this whole counter game. I don't see that. I see him walking him down again. To be quite honest, I see it going pretty similar to the first fight. That's just what I feel. Is there a way that Conor can win the fight? Yeah, I believe there is. He's got to just be real patient, and he's got to just butcher the legs of Nate Diaz. But see, Conor hasn't been known to be one of those type of guys to really attack the leg. But I really, really think that is the key to beating Nate Diaz, is just obliterating that lead leg, and then you got to put him on his back. I think to beat him, if you look at that Rafael Dos Anjos fight, you got to do what he did. Fast, stay out of the range of his punches, because Nate's going to have the reach advantage. So Conor, in my opinion, just has to stay out of range of the punches, the boxing. Don't even mess with the boxing. Just come in and try to kick that leg with those awkward, weird, oblique kicks and those little lead kicks that he does where he kicks the knees. That stuff is going to be really, really effective against Nate. Now, with that, you got to be careful not getting taken down, but I don't really see Nate shooting. I just don't see that. So, in my opinion, that is the key to victory for McGregor, is to attack the legs, and the key to victory for Nate is to basically just do what he does best: box people up. That is what Nate Diaz does. He's extremely good at it. There's very few boxers very few MMA fighters who can box with Nate, just straight up box. And I really don't think that Conor has the experience or the technique or the cardio to beat him in a boxing fight. Now, so he's got to use his kicks. He got to use his range. Not really the spinning kicks. I mean, just the normal, like the head kicks. If you know, Josh Thompson caught Nate with a head kick. So you got to hit him with something harder than that glove, basically. Because those gloves with the Diaz brothers, you know, they can just take punches with those gloves and it does not hurt them. That's basically my predictions on it. I think it's going to be an amazing fight and I cannot wait to watch it. And also let me know what you guys think is going to go down in the comments, your predictions, what round and stuff like that. If I'm going to give my absolute prediction, just detailed, I will go 3rd round stoppage for Nate Diaz. I think he will stop McGregor, probably submit him, because I can see him just starting to really find his range. If Nate finds his range on McGregor, it's over with. It's just done, because he gets in that flow where he starts finding that range and he can pop those straights on you, and they're just so, against a smaller guy like McGregor, they just do so much damage. So I'm gonna say 3rd round, Nate Diaz by submission, and I will even call the submission, I will say a guillotine choke this time for Nate Diaz. That's my prediction. Let me know what your guys' prediction is. Include all the details around and everything. We'll see if anyone can get this right in the comments. Thank you guys so much for all the support on the video and the channel lately, guys. And yeah, that's it. Make sure to leave a like on this video if you want to hear more real life stuff. We got new videos coming. So follow me on Twitch TV and Twitter. I will be tweeting during the fights. So, man, cannot wait for the weigh-ins tomorrow. Till next time, this has been MMA Game. Peace.